think I've guessed the colors right here. Let's have a look at the tape.
Yeah, so red side we have Motor City Mutts. So again, kind of anchored there by Rhea and Blackout Phantom from the 3-hit kind of side, kind of rotating. And then we've seen Lizzie and Disco Stew take a bulk of the resupply. And on the opposite side we have LAPD. So hopefully, shout out to Snowflake. Hopefully feeling a little bit better. Definitely hope nothing serious with being sick, but
yeah, haven't heard anything.
I do expect LAPD to take this. It's like we kind of touched on. It's very hard for a hybrid team to overcome some of the lack of gameplay a little bit, but also LAPD building that momentum towards the the end of pod play and really into the first round of finals. They look really good. So notwithstanding the game stoppage and the third game being played and Snowflake's illness, I really think this team's going to shine in this game, and then heading into the next round we're going to see some great games, man. Like I can't wait to see what they do in the next round, given if they are favored to win here, which they pretty much are. But as long as they make it through as they should, then yeah, definitely looking forward to the next matchup where they get another crack at Cedar City.
I think for me, big story here, aside from how Snowflake might be feeling, is obviously Motor City Mutts got 0-pointed throughout the round play this week. I think they will be. This is their last opportunity to get a win in this tournament, so I think they're coming out for blood. They got nothing to lose.
There's nothing they can't handle.
Yeah, definitely.
Earth team has taken the lead.
Snowflake in the game here, which is good. Good news for him.
Fire team has taken the lead.
Interesting situation on the red side though. They immediately came all the way up, right? Kind of no issue there. Lizzie only taking the one shot. Interesting that you see a little bit here, kind of patrolling that second ramp. Not sure. Oh, she's gonna get double hit. But you kind of see here a little bit of chaos here happening for LAPD as they get kicked out of the box. They go to second.
Phantom doing some work here. She had a really good start to this game. 1,300 points is the heavy. And really healthy on lives there. I mean, obviously she's used a lot of shots, but she doesn't really take much damage, which is awesome.
Fire team is leading by 840 points.
You see here, we're about to have the clown car moment here. Maybe. Maybe not. Fortress. Phantom does choose to leave. Does get shot for her troubles.
I'd like to see someone take Snowflake here, who's floating around the big box.
And it's really so hard there in Fortress. Like if you don't have a presence on second, it's so hard to resupply there efficiently because you're basically in the clown car, right? You can't move. You get weird angles. You miss doubles. You shoot someone accidentally. Odin doing a good job though of repelling Phantom's attack down that corridor.
Yeah, well, actually the entire backline. You see Bromley there, look at the camera, giving us a spicy kind of look.
Yep. Oh, he's going in. We know
that is dangerous. You can't move like that through the maze. Who was that?
That was Odin, unfortunately.
You can't run into a resupply like that and basically have no control over your speed. My knees know exactly what being on the other side of that is like.
Unfortunately, I know all too well what you're talking about.
Just came barreling into that player there. That was so bad.
Yeah, moving within control is the statement we like to say.
Good nuke there by Snowflake.
Keep the pressure on him, knocks him down.
Fire team is
Rhea
trailing
with
by
that nuke, no,
2,500
with
points.
bases though. So you see Snowflake there, you know, full nuke ahead. Still have bases available for if they want to go the, you know, the too quick route. Rhea's gonna launch here. I do like this. Obviously, Manette's at 11. You have Lizzie at 13. Super good showing here from Motor City Mutts.
Yep.
And again, you kind of think like, all right, you're starting to regroup, right? I don't like the standing on that first ramp though. You can't get that angle to shoot off. They're gonna shoot fish in a barrel here.
Yeah.
I also don't like the fact that they're on the side corridor. So you know, you see Odin here just leaning over, shooting them.
Oh, almost took 3 there, but from
yeah.
a little bit.
Good missile
Done
from
one,
Rhea there on Snowflake going up the ramp. Snowflake communicating to his
Fire
team.
is
Look over the
trailing by
side. Rhea was hanging
590
out there.
points.
Look how healthy the red team look here on their lives tally.
Yeah.
Lizzie down to 12, Minette down to 11, so pretty even here in the start of this the mid game.
Yeah, I do love this from Red. We kind of talked about it. Their Achilles heel has always been not resupplying when they get kicked downstairs. Totally different outcome this time.
Party time.
And you see Blackout and Rhea going on a tear there. Definitely defending well. You can kind of see them at the bottom of green ramp. They are in that green resupply cubby spot.
Watch your fire and check your targets.
Lizzie does get tagged a couple times there, so it does look like they're having a little bit of a trouble resetting here. But love that Phantom's upstairs, attacking, pressuring.
Fire team has taken the lead.
You see Manette at 10, Lizzie at 8.
Odin's managed to position himself really, really well here at the top of Fortress. Gonna look to maybe whip off a couple of missiles.
Phantom running up there. Oh, we'll see. No. You don't want to do that. You don't want to gingerly walk around the corner. Like if you're going against the ammo, you just run in the corner and sit there, honestly.
Fire team has taken the lead. Earth team has
Phantom unfortunately getting shot over from big box by, I believe, a Snowflake. Maybe Disco?
Snowflakes,
it might have
yeah,
been
I think
Disco.
Snowflakes and getting some resupply in chamber.
Fire team has taken the lead.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here though. They kept the resupply downstairs, right? They feel confident. They know that Green has to go back upstairs to get resupply. You know they have to take that long track. They're going all the way to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
The only thing that's troubling here is you don't have you have that red person kind of looking over into Fortress.
Yep.
It's just kind of baiting you watching. It's like I don't know. I honestly think if you're Rhea here, you just keep assaulting top green. I don't think you waste your time here with.
You don't want to be trading against Odin's list. Well, no, it looks like poopies.
Took him out with a hit seeker.
Do it. Good missile there from Snowflake.
Now.
Like the power boost there. Most of Red up to get that power boost.
Yeah. Rey's closed the gap between
same thing we talked about it.
Snowflake. It feels like.
Clearance for nuclear strike.
Yep. They're gonna get nuked here. Lizzie's gonna go down to 3, but as you can kind of see again, they're upstairs, so not a lot of pressure from that standpoint. Oh. That was a little cheeky. That should definitely have been they did get tagged. I was gonna say you're pointing your phaser. You're aiming at that target. They had to backtrack. It doesn't matter if you didn't shoot them. You did aim in that direction.
Can't target.
Yeah.
By
So, unfortunately here, Lizzie knocked out Rhea getting that nuke. She did lose quite a bit of lives to get that nuke. That's unfortunate.
Fire team has taken
Stu topped up here, so really you want to see. Oh man, rough missile to eat there from Blackout. You really want to see the kind of advanced gameplay here. If you're Rhea, you want to be able to conserve those lives, kind of get your shield
Fire
reset,
team
not
has
take
taken-
bad shots,
Fire team
kind of let
has
the other team
taken
come
the
to
lead.
you.
Yep, they can stave off the Elim here. Puts them in really good, really good positioning.
Oh man, Blackouts ate so many missiles this game. It's tough, tough battling on those ramps like that.
Switching to full auto.
Unfortunately, there's no reprieve on the ramp, so it's like really the scouts. We talked about it all week. You really just want to set up in big box on second, right? You don't want to be in a position where. Ooh, nice here from Phantom. Going in there, knowing there's no backtrack.
Do it. Oh man.
Just gotta watch your back here.
Yep. Trade right away. So the man with the mustache heading back over to Chamber.
Oh, and
Oh,
still get
man.
pushed down. Oh, lucky, sort of. three
Yeah, you
three
can
phases
see,
on
like,
here.
Boosting now.
Yeah, we talk about like when you're coming around that corner, having your phaser above the wall.
Yeah.
Luffy's there, just like, oh hey, here you go. Now anyone can take you down in one hit. It's just so rough. You got to be aware of that wall. Your phaser's just like out in the open. Someone on 2 can definitely hit you on that corner.
Yeah.
Earth team is leading by 4,000 points.
Valiant effort for Motor City. Unfortunately, 5 minutes remaining. I do think, unfortunately, they are going to get knocked out here this game. But the score is not insurmountable. So, like, you kind of see here, there's some lingering bases there. We'll see what the final score is. It's probably going to be maybe about 18K with the Elim bonus. So, it's not insurmountable. You think that a couple of these plays go the opposite way for you guys, and you definitely have a different story for LAPD. Granted, Manette lived a very long time, after losing those lives, being even with Lizzie. Lizzie losing a ton downstairs, unfortunately. Love that from a little bit though, taking down both 3 hits. That was
Fire
awesome.
team is trailing by 5,000 points.
Stu playing the hide and seek champion currently.
Yeah,
Gonna get
unfortunately there. I would have, I would have liked to see Motor City get on top. They were in really good stead. I felt like they won the start. Again, it was very even, but I felt like they were slightly ahead. But the quality of team that LAPD is, they managed to lean on their experience and tidy that game up.
Yeah. So again, LAPD taking care of business here. Great score from Snowflake. Awesome score from Odin as well. You see Disco again, kind of controlling that box, giving him a ton of points there. Talking about big box, you can kind of see, like, also on the flip side, Motor City Mutts not putting a ton of prioritization on that box. It does come back to haunt you, unfortunately, especially when you're running up green, just constantly trying to assault Chamber there. You need that scout on the second platform to be able to, like, just ping them 1 or 2 times before you go in.
So just to clarify, the penalties are most likely 0-point penalties. Usually things like dangerous play or illegal language or anything like that gets assessed after the game. Would really kind of like to see Odin's Fist get penalized for a dangerous play here. I mean, in my opinion, that run into Fortress was scary for whoever. Like, there were 4 people in there, and they came barreling in and ended up colliding with someone. It looked like someone had moved kind of against the wall. So, Odin's Fist just running in and kind of almost taking them out. So you gotta watch yourself.
I think it was Stu,
right?
Because I'm pretty sure Stu was the one that got shot by Odin, and I think it was Stu trying to give that 50%.
Right.
But Odin's still running into him. That's it's rough, man. Like, Nah. Movement within control. It's like you gotta, like, even if you're super fast, like, you know, Lenny, myself, Josiah, anyone that's super quick, being able to stomp on the dime is the key there.
Yeah.
Not the case. You know, Odin does kind of try to stop the inclines there, kind of runs into Stu there. And at that point, then it's like, well, Stu, unfortunately, then getting ran into is forced to, you know, take the horrible route, which is go all the way downstairs at that point, because you don't want to eat that missile.
That's right. Yeah, dangerous play should be called in game and then points decide after the game. Yeah, that's what I meant was the points would be assigned after the game.
Boo, LAPD.
Who do you think the standout has been on Motor City this week? Have you got a standout from them?
I mean, you know, it's tough because, like, you kind of see them coming together better now. I'm definitely gonna go very, very close margin here, but I'm thinking Lizzie Phantom. From mine. Lizzie, because, like, total last minute addition, almost no Space Marines knowledge. You come in and you're playing medic for a resupply, and you're playing on a hybrid team. And some of the, like, things that she's done in these games, it's like expert level. Granted, you know, she has a very good ammo, so shout out to Stu, my ammo, Detroit. Has a very good ammo teaching her, but some of the things, even by herself, like, she's doing, like, you see the boost there with her team all being up, having the awareness to do that. Some of the plays that she had downstairs where she's just, like, giving as much lives as she can before she dies out.
Yeah.
You know, that speaks volumes. And the Phantom's attacking has been, you know, pretty good here on the second half. It's definitely on pods. It was a little shaky to start when they were kind of feeling out positions, but I'd have to choose them for mine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm the same. I would have chose either one of those players. Phantom, I was really impressed with her in that last game. She killed the start of that game. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can. Last opportunity for them to rack up a win.
Yep.
Actually, didn't see what the points diff was either in that last one, but I think it's a lot.
It was 23,000.
Yeah. What's up, Taipan?
Yeah, you see a little bit of a switch up here, so Disco Monkey going to Commander. Smart, I think it's smart here, kind of rest up Snowflake, especially if he's feeling under the weather. Putting kind of a lax role. He's doing work. I mean, granted, you know, you're going to the box, you're doing all that stuff. Green here, though, having a rough time again on the green setup. Unfortunately, they are kicked downstairs already. You know, having a bit of a rough go there, but they are still resupplying semi-efficiently downstairs, so we do like to see that. You can see not a lot of movement underneath that green ramp side, so it does tell me, unfortunately, they're probably on the red side.
Watch your fire and check your targets.
But we'll see. They're kind of floating around there, around the middle, underneath. So the front side of the base, around Obelisk, around the green resupply area. And the red rock, the rocks that's down there. Right here, though, very methodically, just filling up, split resupply, outside the chamber. Having no issues whatsoever. They control the whole top half. Red's going to go down here and assault. Green doing a good job, though, with resupplying, though. I would have liked to see a little bit more. They had the free range to kind of resupply, but they are probably going to get hit here.
Ceasefire!
Oh no, the medic zap. The medic reset.
Hate to see it.
I lied. Actually, Lizzie scout, so it was actually just a reset. Yeah, I saw zapped and didn't see that she was swapped off. Rhea swapped over to medic.
Missile away. Party time.
Oh man, eating those missiles, not great.
Blown away.
Do it.
Does he doing work here, a scout?
Yeah. She had one of those liquid deaths in between the break.
Yeah, one of the
First
granny ones.
team is behind by
Yep.
5,900 points.
Disco Monkey running in the corner to his second nuke. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, nobody's confirmed, but I wonder if they had a gentleman's agreement during this game.
Yeah, we'll see. Gentleman's agreement 5 chain. No, don't do that. It's just
First to 5.
First to 5, and then handshake. Yeah, I do like this from Disco though. You know, you made the full commitment to do it. At least from what we can see, you made the full commitment to do the double stack. You know you're up on Phantom. Phantom unfortunately struggling here. Both bases just got that nuke 4 minutes in. We'll look to see if Disco does go and get that base
Fire
and
team is
drop the
leading
double.
by
You can see him
4,700
going down the ramp
points.
there.
It seems Phantom's game is a little more tailored to that heavy role rather than the attacking commander role, which is interesting because again she dominated. Well, if I would say dominated off the start of that last game. So
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
people
it's
are
like
just born
for
to
some
play heavy.
players. Yeah, so true. Tragedy.
Oh, thanks.
So
Switching to full auto.
we'll say 1-2 punch there. Tragedy.
Yeah, don't always remember to backtrack. I get it, but it's too late for you. It's too late.
The only reason I have tragedy first is my entire
Oh,
playstyle
everyone
is
should
tailored
have.
off that,
Tragedy is
that
definitely
man's
first.
feedback.
Disco on his way to his
if you-
third.
4,700 points.
Oh yeah, he's full committed here. If you had given me all the same advice, you would definitely be first, even though tragedy up there in the all-time of goats for heavy. Ray getting knocked out. A
Unfortunate.
little rough here for them. Yeah. Disco gonna get that 3 chain, but yeah, it's funny. It's kind of sidetrack here. It's funny when I know you were under the weather in 2010. We had the beach scene there, sitting on the beach, reminiscing of Tag and Traj, who shout out to him, took the time on the beach and just kind of tell me all these things, right? Not so much things I needed to hear, but just giving me advice, like, kind of up and coming player. I was more involved in soccer than anything. But the advice he gave me, I just took it back and instantly, like, it made 1,000 times more sense to me as I kind of implemented that. And the
One of the
growth
best
between
parts
like
about
that,
Mutts.
2010, yeah, the growth from there to 2011 was astronomical, and it is due to that heavy feedback. So
Good
it is
3G,
hard
yeah.
to switch though. Like, yeah, 3 chain devastating. But 2022 with us, it was definitely hard to switch back and forth between the commander, the scout, and the heavy rotations that we were doing. We're trying to find what worked for us.
Right.
And sometimes, it is hard swapping from, going to heavy to commander, and then you're going from commander back to heavy and then down to scout.
Yeah.
So we get it. No fault of Phantoms here. But had a like you said, excellent start to game 1.
Yeah.
In that
How's
heavy
been
position.
summer for
First team
Nats?
is
Can I get
behind
slammed
by
into by a player at full speed so I
4,600
qualify for a hit replacement sooner rather than later?
Make sure when get travel insurance fall down the ramp. Make sure when you get slammed into it by a player, it's not in a country like the United States.
Yeah.
They're gonna have you in a ball and chain on your hospital bed until you pay off your debt to leave the country.
Boosting now.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. We shipped G&D back in a crate.
old mate at the bottom right is
True
the
that.
most saltiest sentry ever. He's also a giant.
Earth team is trailing by 6,000.
Those walls that are in there are pretty tall. As you can see, they're at his eye level. So you can see the top of his head behind that quote-unquote half wall. Good nuke there by Phantom.
Yeah. The good thing about the sentry height, as we'll kind of call it, is so many players underestimate where they can get shot because they're not used to playing against a super tall player like that.
Yeah.
So you'll see some of the Loveland folks duck down and be like, "Oh, I'm not low enough," and get shot.
Oh, he's looking right at me. Cool. Did Blackout get another misconduct? Just realized they weren't in this game. I don't know, actually. I didn't notice either. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Yeah, you see it happen on, when you have one game left at Nationals.
Fire team is
The bean says no, so that's good.
5,400 points.
Missile away.
Yeah, it's frustrating, especially this is Phantom and Blackout's home site. So it is frustrating, to see the success of the A and the B team, and obviously not feeling a part of that can be a little bit rough. So,
yeah,
I understand. I've been there, and we get very passionate about this game. Again, I have had my moments of blow ups, and there's only a couple that I regret. But I think if you are that kind of person that runs pretty hot, the key thing is to admit your mistakes and apologize for them after, and endeavor to work on them. It's definitely important to actually try and put yourself in a better mental state than that. Because it's just laser tag, kids.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, definitely feel the same way as the Bobby Knight emojis come through there.